awesome project here for you guys. I don't know how many videos I'll make of it because I'm not allowed to really talk about this car, so I gotta go over the details. But there is definitely supposed to be video and we will release it at some point. So I'm building this car. What day is it here? 6/27. And notice the license plate says Elwoods. This is my friend owns this car. It's a Blues Brothers like replica cop car, and the battery isn't hooked up, but I'll get video of this for you. It has an entire system in here you can turn on. It's like a PA system and it's programmable. It has MP3s, audio from the movie, the people talking, the characters and everything. And what he's going to do is turn on this light. Elwoods. He's going to do a cross-country race in this car, and it had a 360 and a 904 trans in it, I believe. We pulled that out. We were in such a hurry to I would love to get this done faster than I think I can. So we ripped the motor and trans out yesterday, and my Dodge friend took everything because we were worried it was going to sit in the corner there forever. And then what I did is I got a 5.3 from Nestor's, and Arne, my buddy that owns the car, was happy to supply us with a 4L80E, which is already attached and installed, and I got a torque converter from Nestor's junkyard, and we got everything in here as of right now. And I cut the stock mounts out of the K, so right now the motor's on a wooden block and the 4L80E is in, and I just have to make mounts. It's basically where we need it. You can see it will definitely clear the hood line easily. The hood is also bulged in the center, and I'll show you a neat trick we did here. This was a good idea for my Dodge friend Mike, the engineer, does all my hot sides and funny shit. This trailing arm, or whatever it's called, I mean, I barely ever work on steering boxes, so I might look like a total idiot when I say this. This guy was flipped back out the other way because the Dodge oil pan's right here. So the stock truck pan is kind of miserable to put in these older Dodges because oil pan basically dumps right where it needs to go. So we flipped this bar. It has a light bow in it. We flipped the bar inside, and it's going to clear no problem on the inside. So we just flipped it. You have to drill it out a little bit. It's tapered, and it's not tightened all the way yet, but that's how that's going to go. So that solves the steering problem and the linkage arm here, and that's like one of the biggest concerns. But the 80E is right at home. Everything else is doing pretty good. Hell, even the AC compressor here fits in, so he can do AC later. And the other big, oh yeah, check this out. See the speakers? It has outdoor marine speakers and loudspeakers and shit to play the audio files. And the other big concern was down here, I just had to bend the return line slightly, but the power steering fits around the steering box. This is a big thing with my G-body wagon. Would be annoying to fit that guy. And then someone had given me shorty headers. I have a bunch of different manifolds, but I think it'll be funny. These shorty headers drop literally right in, and they look like they're going to clear the torsion bar no problem, but we're going to weld V-bands on the ends of them anyway to attach to the exhaust. Like this one's going to go right down into the torsion bar, so we're going to cut that flange off and then just weld the guy that goes around the edge. But this thing, you could fit like a 5-inch downpipe if you would turbo it. Other than that, the stock rad, look at all the room in the front. Jesus, you could stand in there. We're gonna put the stock rad in. It looks huge. It looks like high quality too. It has, set this guy here. It is huge, and it has what looks like the appropriate size water necks on it. It has 2 pusher fans, which I'm probably going to get rid of. And I'll get like a giant minivan double fans and wire up those bad boys. But other than that, that's as far as I am now. I got the materials to make engine and transmission mount, so work on that stuff next. Get the PSI harness installed, get all the little shit going, get the drive shaft rolling, and what we're gonna do is we hooked up the throttle already with some spare parts I had laying around. Unbelievably easy. And the only thing we have to do is do the shifter like we did in my buddy's Coronet with the Blazer shifter attached to the 80E trans, but hopefully we get it rolling pretty quick. I'll do some more updates, but upload them much later.